From our studios at historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park, it's Okoboji Broadcast with Jeff Thee. Welcome to Okoboji Broadcast, everybody. I'm Jeff Thee, coming to you from our studios right here at historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park. Got a beautiful weekend coming up here, great weather, and nobody is happy about having open waters and warmer weather than Rob Rodriguez. He is the founder of the Boji Surf Company. My friend, welcome. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
I thought it'd be a fun conversation, Rob, just because I know a little bit of what you do and so forth, but not enough. And I thought, now this is one of those unique startups. How long have you had Okoboji Surf now? So
I started in 2015 is when the concept started.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 2015, and but you know, it's one of those. It's got a unique name. You know, if you'd have said something 30 years ago and you said something about surf in Okoboji, people would have gone, "Now what now?"
Yeah.
You know. But let's face it, we see a lot of, you know, so many boats are equipped and set up for surfing out here.
Yeah, it's a big deal out here.
Oh, it is.
It is.
And it's fun, and you know,
it is.
I mean, when I grew up, it was all about skiing and boogie boarding, that sort of stuff, and all of a sudden this surf concept came out, and it was, this is cool.
Yeah.
You know? But anyway, so we're waters are open nice and early. They're starting to warm up with these temps. Let's find out a little bit. First, tell me a little bit about your history, Rob, because you told me before we got started. I'm like, you what now? I mean, I had no idea. Go ahead and tell me.
Yeah, so I moved here. So I bought some businesses here. Moved here in 2015 with my son. Ended up selling those businesses right away. He loved Spirit Lake, wanted to stay here. So, you know, that was fine. And so we actually, you know, we were always been into boating. Always you had a boat, whether it was, you know, junker or something nice, but we always were floating somehow.
Get on the water.
Yeah, we were always trying to float. And so we came up with, you know, we were sitting in the boat and we were into wakeboarding at the time. Wake surfing was just starting to come up. We had a boat that was older, so we had to fill these things called fat sacks to add weight.
Right.
It was, you know, kind of process, but hey, you know, it was a lot of fun, and now it's all just, you know, it's on a LED.
You push a button now, and you load those bladders.
Yep, yep, exactly. And so anyway, so we came up, so we're like, hey, let's come up with a lifestyle apparel brand, you know, for our lifestyle, and see if, you know, see if people dig it. And so the hardest part was the logo. So my cousin was a graphic designer, and you know, we really wanted to nail a logo that was different. So, you know, 3,000 changes later, we came up with the boat, like the front facing boat with the sunset in the water, with the circle, and that was okay. We're like, we like that, you know, we think that's going to go.
And it's a striking logo.
Well, thanks.
You remember it, Rob.
That.
Yeah.
Thank you. And we got different, you know, variations of it now that we're kind of getting into different designs and stuff. But that was the baby, and so then we started, you know, Instagram, and the power of social media was insane.
It's incredible.
I mean, and then at the time I was doing software sales, so this was just a part-time thing. Yeah. But then we started to get, you know, buy some hoodies and hats, and you know, selling them out of my truck, you know, going to the post office. It was crazy because the stuff was selling.
And people were eating them up.
They were buying them. Yeah. And it wasn't just from the region, but it was from different areas.
Yeah.
So we're like, wow, it just was so cool to see that. And so I said, okay, well, maybe we got something here. You know, maybe this is, you know, this would be awesome to see this thing kind of, you know, be something.
And start to flourish. Yeah. And that is one of the great things about the Iowa Great Lakes is the fact that, yeah, you get your local sales, but you got this influx of people that see your stuff and they take it back. Then other people see it, and it's amazing.
Yes, yeah. And but no, and so then we started to sponsor some wake surfers and kind of get into the wake surfing and these grassroots tournaments, you know, sponsoring, you know, everybody thought we were just huge Boji surf, these guys are huge, and it was just me basically. So, you know, it was funny to, you know, it's like, oh, where are you guys at? Where's your office?
Yeah, where's your store?
Oh, in my trunk. Yeah, but yeah, so then that got a little popular on Instagram. We were getting all these sales mainly from Instagram. Yeah. And then in 2019, I had the opportunity to partner with a company called FX Fusion out of Mankato. It's a rather large men's and women's wholesale clothing company. Actually, my uncle owns it. So that was awesome. But he's like, hey, look, I think you got something going here, and I think we could have a partnership that can make this thing go. And so we so that's when the concept of the store came up.
Yeah.
And we thought that let's open a store in Okoboji, and and
then you start looking for a facility. And,
so we started looking. We started looking for a spot, and we found the ultimate shred shack. It's definitely a shack, but it's perfect for what we're trying to do. It's like a California. It's the old Pflugerville
surf shop.
Yeah. It's the office of the Pflugerville. Remember that? Yeah.
I absolutely remember.
Right next to the new Remax and across from Duke's.
Yeah.
And so we, painted, showed a bunch of love, and it turned out to be a perfect little spot.
Yeah.
And so our first year was last year, 2019, 2020, and it was a little, COVID-ish.
It was a challenge year.
But still, it was pretty awesome. It was awesome to see, people.
Well, and that's the beauty of social media.
Yeah.
You've got platforms that you can still reach out to people, and they can reach back out to you and purchase.
Yes.
And they don't have to set foot in your facility.
Yeah. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
It was good. So
tell me about the apparel. What did you start out with, and where do you see it going now? Or you come up with new ideas?
Yeah, so that's kind of the beauty of the partnership with FX Fusion, is that now that we can private label Boji Surf, where before we're screen printing on a Gildan hoodie, and maybe we didn't really have too much control of the quality. Now we can. It's endless with the designs. With the ability to bring in all kinds of new gear and kind of listen to what people want. My uncle he's been doing it for 30 years, so he's kind of the Yoda. He knows what's hot, what's not.
It's good to have someone.
It's good to have someone. Yeah, he's the man when it comes to this is high quality. Let's bring in high quality boutique style stuff that's going to last for a long time. And so we're we're doing a lot of one thing this year that I really think is going to be awesome. We're doing this terry cloth, kind of like the old Hollister with the chenille lettering.
Yep,
we're doing a women's crop top, hoodies, and the hoodies and same style. It's just kind of a neat. It's just kind of a different. No one else. One thing about Boji Surf is, if you want Boji Surf, you can only find it one place.
Right, exactly.
Boji Surf.
So, you've got the
online. So it's exciting.
And you don't think beach, but you've got a great khaki camouflage vest on. What are very popular with, of course, your logo on it. So outside the box a little bit of thinking always surf, you've got great apparel across the board for any time of the year.
And and a lot of people come in there and they'll say, oh, we don't surf. Well, you don't have to surf. You don't have to you can have to just walk on a dock and look at the lake and say, I like this. This is beautiful. It doesn't matter. It's just a lifestyle.
Yeah, it's a lifestyle. I mean, I always think of Okoboji being a little bit of Margaritaville in Key West, in the northwest Iowa, and it's just that concept of surfing, having a cold drink, enjoying the waves going by. I mean, it all fits in with that.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I'm so excited for you. But before you did retail, this is what I found really interesting, Rob. You had a completely different line of business.
Yeah. So actually, I got into we actually got into some H&R Blocks.
Yeah.
That were all in the area. So we said we're packing our bags and we're going to Boji. Even though I've been to Boji for years, my parents have lived here for 25 years.
Yeah.
So we've always, I've always gone here for the 4th of July or been back here. So that kind of brought us here and kind of, really fell in love. Once you live here, you really once you're here daily, you really fall in love. And the people were just awesome. I met some really good friends right away. And so that, helped to really meet these people that, were, locals and kind of, so there was definitely a change. And now that I can, now that I, quit, this is my passion and my full-time job now. That's hard to find something that you really want to get up and do.
My goodness. I mean, life is so short, and when you can get up and look forward to every day, that's a gift. That's a blessing right there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, my goodness. Well, and so is yourself on staff? Do you have...
so we got, we have a small staff of part-time help. You know, mainly I'll be running the store, but now we're doing a lot of, now we're wholesaling the brand to marinas. I just had a big sale with a marina in Las Vegas.
Wow.
They're going to have a whole section of Boji surf.
Amazing.
And they don't even know Boji they don't know Okoboji, they don't know, they just think it's like a Hurley or a Billabong, you know, of course smaller, but it's just a lifestyle brand that's different.
Yeah.
And I just, you know, they know kind of how it came about, you know, here's how it started, kind of a neat little story.
Yeah.
And so...
And people love those unique names.
Yeah.
You know, and you say Hollister, Billabong. I mean, the names mean nothing to you, but there's something about that brand or the way it looks that, well, I got to have that.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
Yeah. So we found out that there was a need for some apparel in some marinas, you know, that they need shorts or they know, you know, those button-down kind of, you know, party shirts.
Yeah.
And so we started wholesaling it, and it's been going well.
Yeah.
We're into several marinas here in Iowa, not locally because we have the store, so it's hard to do it. But in Minnesota, so it's exciting to see that, you know, to say, hey, look, we're going to be in Las Vegas area, Lake Mead.
Yeah.
It's just really cool.
I mean, for as young as your business is, Rob, for it to be, I mean, you're on the cusp of, I mean, it probably feels like, boy, we're really doing great, but where you could take it from here is a little mind-blowing, you know?
Yeah, it's you know, I still think it's cool to see someone wearing Boji surf shirt. I'm like, hey, look, dude's wearing the new hoodie. You know, yeah.
So someday at the Oscars, they'll ask, who are you wearing? Oh, Boji surf.
Yeah, that'd be money. Yeah, but it is exciting to see the potential.
Yeah.
And now we're, you know, powered with FX Fusion, with, you know, have the ability to bring in all kinds of new stuff. It's really exciting. I think we're just going to go for it. So.
Yeah, and you've got you do a great job with your social media presence.
Thanks.
And
I appreciate that.
And I mean, you've got lots of lovely young ladies, you know, and showing off our lifestyle. You know, whether it's on a dock, on the back of a boat, and so do you take your own pictures? Or?
Yeah, I do. You know, I do most of the social media.
Yeah.
You know, I actually, you know, it's a lot of work, as you know. It's definitely a full-time, you got to engage daily,
sure.
You know, to keep true followers, to keep true customers. And so, yeah, so we're actually going out Saturday with some friends. We're going to be the first time in the water.
Oh, yeah.
I think the water temp's like 39. We're going to call it the Easter Shred.
Well, it's going to be a beautiful Easter. The water's still a little cool.
Yeah.
But, I mean, we're supposed to be bumping up against 80 this weekend.
Yeah,
so
it's...
Bring it. Bring them tabs, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and okay, so you're located again where?
So we are right next to the brand new Remax.
Yep.
Across from Duke's.
Okay.
And we're open. We're gonna be open May 15th. We're thinking every day 10 to 6, Sunday noon to 4. But I may change that to see if maybe people want us to be open later. You know, I'll do whatever it takes.
Go with what the public wants, you know.
Yep.
But you're open 24/7 online and
online 24/7, and we have mostly everything except for like the wake surf boards and accessories and stuff online. But I think we're going to bring everything online too. But the store will have, you know, certain things that you may not be able to find online. So we're going to definitely. But we got a lot of super cool stuff coming in this year.
Oh, fun!
Yeah, definitely excited about it, and I think it's going to be a great year.
All right, looking forward to it. Very happy for you and
Thank
excited
you.
for
Appreciate
you, Rob.
That.
And, so we got Instagram, Facebook, and website, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
yep.
And that is?
That's on bojisurfco.com.
Okay, very good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's been a treat talking to you.
Yeah, no, this is fun.
It is fun to talk to people that have a passion for the Iowa Great Lakes, that are philanthropists. They want to get into business and find something they like. That's so fun. So
yeah, it's hard to do, but it is fun.
Yeah, it is. Well, thank you for being here with me, Rob.
I appreciate you having me. This is cool.
Anytime. You come back in.
All right.
I'll talk being on the water in Okoboji. That's what I love to do the most.
You're going to come out with us, Jeff?
When
you're rolling.
You're right. You're right. Rob Rodriguez here with us today, the founder of Boji Surf Company. We thank him for joining us. We hope you have a happy Easter weekend. Thank you for watching us right here on Okoboji Broadcast. Okoboji Broadcast from the studios at historic Arnold's Park Amusement Park is brought to you by the Scott Troutman State Farm Agency in Spirit Lake. Pure Fishing in Spirit Lake. Last Touch Painting and Cleaning, providing interior, exterior, house painting, and professional cleaning services in Spirit Lake. Quest Wealth Management, a financial advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services. Advisor Jan Spielman, AJ Spielman, and Erica Wachholz. Ducky's Marine and Motorsports Repair in Spirit Lake. Bank Midwest, dream big, plan wisely, live well. Lakes Regional Healthcare and Avera Partner. Attorney Bethany Brands at Brands Law Office in Spirit Lake. Ruthven Locker at the lake, where carnivores are welcome on Hill Avenue in Spirit Lake. Beck Engineering in Spirit Lake. Be Radiant Laser Skin Studio in the Okoboji Plaza in Okoboji. The YMCA of the Okobojis is the Bedell Family YMCA, building strong families and strong communities.